Let me tell you a scary story. If you're afraid of clowns, stay away when the Midnight Circus comes to town. It was the kind of town where nothing exciting ever happened. Sleepy streets, quiet nights, and the occasional summer festival. So when the flyers started appearing overnight, bright red posters with an eerie grinning clown, everyone took notice. "The Midnight Circus is coming to town," they read, promising a night of thrills, chills, and entertainment unlike anything anyone had ever seen. A small group of friends, Samantha, Kyle, Emily, and Ben, decided to check it out. The circus was set up just outside the town in a clearing near the woods. As they arrived, they were greeted by the sight of a dilapidated big-top tent, its fabric fluttering in the night breeze. There were no other cars, no crowd, just them and the ominous tent glowing faintly under the moonlight. "Where is everyone?" Emily whispered, clutching Ben's arm. "It's supposed to be packed, right?" Before anyone could answer, a figure stepped out from the shadows. It was a clown, but not the friendly kind. His white face paint was cracked and peeling, his eyes too large and too dark, his grin stretching impossibly wide. He didn't speak, just motioned them inside with one bony hand. Against their better judgment, the group followed. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of old hay and something metallic. The tent was empty, save for a single spotlight shining on a rusted stage. In the center of the stage was a wooden box with a sign that read, "1 ticket to the show." "No way," Kyle muttered. "This is a bad idea." But Samantha, always the brave one, stepped forward and grabbed the ticket. As soon as her fingers touched it, the tent flaps slammed shut behind them. The lights dimmed, and eerie carnival music began to play, winding its way through the stale air. The clown from outside reappeared, standing unnervingly close. "The show begins!" he shrieked, his voice like nails on a chalkboard. Without warning, grotesque clowns began to emerge from the shadows, their distorted faces illuminated by the dim light. Some were juggling severed heads, others danced clumsily on 2 long legs, their joints bending the wrong way. Their painted smiles didn't match their cold, empty eyes. One by one, the friends started disappearing. Kyle vanished first, yanked into the darkness by a pair of skeletal clown hands. His scream echoed, then was cut off abruptly. Emily was next. She tried to run, but a clown with a grotesque balloon animal twisted around her neck, dragging her into the abyss. Ben and Samantha were the only ones left. Desperate, they searched for an exit, but the tent seemed to go on forever, an endless maze of twisted mirrors reflecting the clown's monstrous forms. Just as they thought they were safe, the head clown appeared again, holding something familiar, a pair of Kyle's shoes. "Time for the final act," the clown cackled, his painted face twisting in unnatural ways. Samantha screamed, but it was too late. The ground beneath her opened up, and she fell into darkness. Ben was alone now, his breath ragged as the clowns circled closer, their laughter growing louder, more hysterical. In the end, no one heard his cries for help. The next morning, the tent was gone. All that remained was a patch of dead grass and 4 pairs of shoes arranged neatly in a circle. No one in town ever saw the Midnight Circus again, but sometimes late at night, a flyer would appear on someone's doorstep, bright red with a grinning clown inviting them to a show that no one ever survived.